Hi, we're here at Service Dogs Inc. and we're starting our Quarantrain Your Dog Facebook Live series. We're giving people some time to tune in with us, so we're going to wait a little bit. But I just want to say hi to everybody that's going to come and join us. We're going to talk about how to get your dog ready for grooming, and then we're going to end with a really fun problem-solving game on how to help your dog boost his or her self-confidence, which is a fun thing you can do at home with you and your family. So now we're going to turn to Becky and Beatrice.
Hi guys, I am here at Service Dogs Inc. We're sitting on our stage because it's a nice comfy place for me to work on grooming Miss Beatrice here. As you can tell, she's pretty relaxed to start. But what we're going to talk about today is actually just grooming prep. So not actually doing all the grooming. We will talk about that in a later series. But one of the problems that we run into with grooming is just overwhelming the dog. So grooming can be invasive. Think about going to the doctor or going to the dentist and you're being poked and prodded, and it's not a lot of fun a lot of times. So some of the dogs might really like something like brushing, but then they may not like, of course, something like nail trims. Most dogs don't like that. So it's important that we take our time and we teach the dogs to be comfortable having their body manipulated and handled, and teach them how to relax and make grooming a positive experience. So what I've got here, just my setup, is I've got some grooming tools. Got a little Zoom broom here. It is just a nice comfy plastic brush. It's not going to cause any pain. It's not metal. It's not going to irritate the dog. I've got some ear cleaner. And even though I'm not going to use it, I'm going to have it out so the dog can have a smell of it. And then just the presence of the ear cleaner is not going to be scary for the dog. And then I have cotton swabs and nail clippers. I want nail clippers out, even though I'm not going to clip her nails, because I want her to have a positive experience around nail clippers, because all these things become cues to your dog. They see the nail clippers and they run in the other room. Does anybody have that experience? Like, no way. So I want Beatrice to have a positive experience with these nail clippers being out. And just a file, because you can actually file with your dog's nails too, or sometimes after they're clipped, they're a little rugged, and you can use a file, and it's a more mild way to get your dog used to having their nails done. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to invite Beatrice up here. She is going to be able to smell everything and just be comfortable with what we're doing. Hey, Bee. Hi, you. Come on. There we go. Let her have a sniff around. Notice I do have her on leash, but you know, I wouldn't have to. And I'm going to keep it nice and loose. I don't want this to be a forced thing. With grooming, it's important that the dog sort of be choosing to. Now she's pulling. I'm not actually pulling on the leash, but she is. Beatrice, hi you. Here, we're going to get her over here. Okay, now she may have a smell of these objects. She goes, oh yeah, what's that? There you go. Hi. Hi, Bee. All right. So now I'm going to have her on this side. I'm going to sit down with her. Something that's really nice, Bee, down. I'm going to ask her to lie down, so it's nice if your dog knows how to down. Okay. Yes, hi. What I'd really like for her to do now is to start offering me her belly, and I'd like to get her nice and comfortable on her side or on her back. And I want to do things that she's going to find really enjoyable during grooming. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to kind of alternate doing things that she likes, like a belly scratch here, with something like looking at her ear. Let me see that ear. You see that ear? Oh, what a nice ear. Yeah. Oh, hi, Bee. Hi. So nice, positive, happy things. Oh, can I see your teeth? Let me see those teethers. Nice. And I keep those little invasive things, I keep that nice and short at first, especially if you're just starting at home with your dog. I'm going to pick up her foot. Oh, let me see that foot. Let me see that foot. So every time I handle her foot, it's not just going to be about trimming that nail. It's going to be getting her comfortable with me handling her foot. It can feel funny, you know, it can be ticklish, there's little hairs in between there. So I'm going to wait for her to just, nice. Hi, Bee, that's awesome. I'll just get to know that me handling that is a positive experience. I'm going to come all the way around. I'm going to see her tail here. Yes, she says, oh, she sees Taylor. Do you see Taylor over there? All right. And what I'd really love is if there she goes. That's what I'm wanting to get. To get a nice relaxed bee on her side. Awesome. Awesome. This would give me access as I proceed to all of her nails. Awesome. Awesome. And if your dog doesn't know how to do that, no problem. Every time she gets a treat for laying on her side, I'm going to go ahead and give that cookie right back down in that position that I want her head to be in. So I'm getting really excited about the food. It's a balance because the food gets her excited, but it also keeps things positive. Okay. So I handle every foot. She comes over and sniffs. I'm just going to wait. Her sniffing is not going to make me let go of her foot. Good girl. I want to be able to interact with her foot, and that's so nice. Just interact with her foot without her interfering. Yay. Awesome, you. Again, encourage that side angle if I can get her to, that's a girl, that's a girl, that's a girl. Sometimes our dogs have to be manipulated at the vet or anything like that. So if we can just gently teach them, yay, awesome, and encourage that and have it be positive, that's super helpful. So now I can get some tools. I can throw them on the ground too. That's always possible. Taylor's gonna be nice and pick them up. Okay, so now I'm gonna go with the foot. And I'm just gonna start touching. These are my prep exercises. Very good, you. She has freedom right now. She could pull her foot away, but if she doesn't pull her foot away, she's gonna get a treat. Okay, there. Now, that's it. I want her head away. Very nice. Now, I didn't accomplish anything. Those nails are no shorter, but it is a nice prep exercise. So if you do this stuff on a daily basis, eventually, you're going to be able to hold that nail tighter, and later we'll show you how to really clip a nail. And again, I'm waiting for her to get that away. The way that she's going to earn a treat is by letting it come. But you can see that I'm holding her toe more directly there. Very good, Bee, very good, yay. So grooming takes a lot of patience, but it's also a wonderful relationship builder. And being sure to go always back to something fun and positive like a belly rub. Tris, engage my dog, nice time for some petting, and awesome exercises to get her ready for more. Last thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get up. This is where it's really nice to have for us it's a stage where you may just have a step or any kind of elevated surface in your house. And it doesn't have to be elevated. I could do this with her on the floor, but dogs get handled and manipulated at the vet because they need to feel their body. So I'm getting her used to me feeling all over. I'm going to pick up that leg. Oh, there it is. There's the leg. I'm going to pick up this leg. Yay, Bee. And I'm going to keep things positive. It's important too when you look for a vet that you try to find a vet. There it is. You try to find a vet that's also going to try to be patient and positive with your dog. There's a lot of clinics now that are focusing on fear-free vet care for your dogs, which is awesome. That may mean that they might have an outdoor exam room to keep those scary smells somewhat at bay and to keep dogs that really have a hard time at the vet more comfortable. So now I'm just doing, oh yeah, let me see those teeth. Let me see those ears. Good girl. Let me give you a little brush. Yeah. Yay. So now Bee's had her whole body handled. She's getting used to me manipulating her body a little bit. And if you do these exercises with your dog, you'll be ready to take it farther when we get ready to show you how to really get down and do some nails.
All right, so now we're going to move into the kitchen where we're going to meet Susan and Racer to talk about the problem-solving game to help boost your dog's self-confidence. Here we go. Here's Susan and Racer.
Hi, everybody. Hope you're having a good time. Okay, I call this pickup sticks. I saw this about a year or two ago, and I want to thank Sarah Sturman for this idea. And what it is a little obstacle course, if you want to call it that, of various items. Some of them, you'll notice I have sort of teetering. Some of them are built on top of each other. And so it's a very good problem-solving game. It also can be a confidence booster for dogs that are a little bit worried about noises. So you'll notice over here, I'm going to tell you some of the things I have down here. On a cookie pan, I have some metal items. So when they clank, that can be kind of scary for some dogs. And we've got some balance things, and some dogs will be very, very careful stepping through these things. Some of them will be like a bull in a china shop. So it's very interesting to see how they interact. I would recommend using part of your dog's daily rations, not adding to it. We don't want to make these guys fat, and either you're doing lots and lots of exercises because of quarantine, or much less than you were. So I recommend that you use your dog's daily rations. For Racer, I'm using very, very small pieces. Dogs have different willingness to try hard at some of these more difficult problem-solving things. So he's kind of a medium to not very persistent. So I use hot dogs or something very, very tasty for the items I wanted to try harder at and not give up. He's one that could take or leave some of his food sometimes. So I have like some different layers of boxes. As you can see the way I have them, when he goes for one, it might knock another one over. Great, see what he does. Let's see, you'll notice things that you have at home. I've got canes and brooms and a mop and some of these things. A lot of us have bags of things you may put it in. I just put a few things in just for him to poke around and see. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle some of his kibble throughout, and I don't know where it's going to go. Just kind of sprinkle it around. This is that thing. I've already planted some of the harder ones. Okay, and it's up to him to go through and find everything. So this would be a good way to feed his dinner one day if you guys are all bored and your house is either very, very clean or very, very dirty. So now some people will say, you know what, I'm worried about now if I do this, then now my dog's going to try to tear through stuff or get into my items at home. Don't worry about that. You have set up this very specific game for him to do. We're going to have a start to it. So he shouldn't be just wandering around your house looking for things to dig into. A few other items we have, again thanks to Sarah's Grooming, is simple things like this is from the toilet, the toilet paper roll. Okay, we've got tons of those. And I have some hot dogs in there, and I just kind of pinched up the corners so it'd be harder to get. If you have a paper towel roll, that's another good one. Another one is just a paper towel, and I kind of twisted it. He's kind of medium, so I didn't make it too hard for him. Another one that's a really good idea is just a paper bag. If they're really good at getting this undone, you can twist it harder the next time. So we'll see what he does with that. It's just very interesting to see what different dogs do to get to some of the stuff. So here we go. He is going to have his dinner today. Okay, Mace, let's see what you can do. Okay, so you see some obvious ones. He obviously is not too worried about getting in and around those poles, which that's pretty cool to see. I'm going to go for the obvious ones first. There's something in there. Let's see how he gets that one out. Some dogs will use something to sort of untwist it. I think he's probably going to sort of go through it. I want my dogs to stay in one area, so probably what I'll do is I'll just kind of help him throw it back in that area. I like that he's not worried about. Some dogs you'll notice is very cautious. It's pretty cool to watch over time. Some of them will not be going through like this, would be tiptoeing around. He saw that in a different way than I thought he would. That's kind of interesting. Okay, some of these things will fall, which is good for them to see. Let's see what he does with that. So he's going to try, and tempting as it is, I'm going to try not to help him. He gave up on that one. He might come back to it later, we'll see. Okay. Some dogs will use their paws, some will use their feet, some will use their mouths, and some will shake it. You can see he's sort of a medium. He doesn't try to make paper hard. That didn't bother him too much. That was good to see. I think you want to see a little more what he does in the pan. I don't think I put much over there. I'm not sure where that one came from. Good. Very, very good. I'll tell you what, he's going to be worn out by the time we get done with this. That was interesting. That was pretty cool to see. I might help him a little bit with that one because it just closed up. And if I want him, he's going to try super duper hard to get into it. He is kind of trying though. That's pretty cool. It's not too hard. Okay, actually very good and odorous. Yeah, that was pretty cool. For him, I want something to make some money. What can I do to get to that? Because that smells so good. Okay, good. He doesn't mind plowing through that. That's pretty good. But you can see where some dogs would be kind of worried about this stuff. When they see over time, I really want to get to that food, they'll try even harder. And it tends not to bother them so much, which is really good to see. Very good boy. He actually is not clunking around very much. Sometimes for this kind of thing, kind of bothers dogs a little bit with metal hitting metal. Sometimes it makes a difference if they feel like they're in control. They made that happen so it's not quite so scary. Yeah, that everything closes up and everything. Okay, that was pretty cool. Okay, good. Okay, so you can see he can go on and on. He's kept him interested. So I hope that you will try some of these things. Let us know what you come up with. You can find some other household things at home. So I hope you enjoyed today's Quarantraining. We'll see you again on Monday. We would really love donations. If you see what you liked, let us know about it. We love your comments too. So hit that little donation button there, and that will help us a lot. We'll see you on Monday.